everybody, Mandy here from the Handmade Homeschooler, and if it's your first time here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get all the great homeschool updates that I post on the channel. So today we're going to be talking about my 5 favorite ways to save money on curriculum and school supplies. Now this is the time of year that everybody is buying things, and if you're not careful, you could end up spending way too much money on different products and homeschool supplies and supplemental things and activities. So I'm going to break down for you the 5 ways that we as a military family save a lot of cash every single year. So the first one that I want to talk about is Thrift Books. Now I've talked about Thrift Books quite a few times on my channel, and I love this app and this website. I tend to use the app just because it makes it so much easier to check out for me, and I don't have to keep putting in my login information. So I'm lazy and I just like the 1, 2, 3 click, and as soon as my kids say I need the next book in this series, takes me maybe 3 minutes and the books are on the way. It's not Amazon Prime shipping, so if you're gonna make a thrift book purchase, make sure that you purchase it at least a week in advance or so. But they come in, and I have never gotten a book from Thrift Books that was in bad condition. Thrift Books is a used book site, so this saves me time going out and trying to track down all of these books. It saves me money driving around to all the stores in town, not knowing if they're gonna even have the book that I need. So Thrift Books has saved me oodles of money over the last several years. Number 2 is eBay. Now this is especially for used curriculum. Now I don't use eBay for any workbooks or any consumables, but typically on eBay you can find books for less than half of what they are brand new. And for textbooks, this is major. I'm able to save more than 50% if I buy all my textbooks there. Now, Math-U-See is one of the ones that I typically always bought there. The brand new system I think was like $150 for each one, and that's even if you didn't buy the manipulatives and all of that. I can typically find a Math-U-See textbook for around $20 on that website. Tons of money, guys. And this goes for a lot of other curriculums as well. And though we don't use Math-U-See anymore, that was one of the ones that I always used to save major cash on. Albeca is another one that I saved a lot of cash on. The only thing that I will say with eBay, okay, I have 2 things I want to mention with eBay. One, make sure that whoever you're buying from has good feedback, because I have gotten a couple things that were pretty damaged. Nothing to where I couldn't use the book anymore, but there were a couple that I was kind of like, you know. And also make sure that you're getting the correct publication and version of that book, because especially like Albeca right now, they are updating all of their curriculum. Make sure that you buy the correct one that's going to go with the consumables that you buy, because I've totally done that in the past and I so regretted it. Okay, so my next favorite thing, number 3, is Amazon. So Amazon typically will have books just a little bit cheaper sometimes, and especially when they run like those Prime Day sales and things, Amazon is a great place to find manipulatives, games, books, all of those really cool things for supplemental type of activities. And I order from Amazon like a crazy person. So I save a lot of money just by ordering on Amazon. Number 4, Masterbooks. Masterbooks, their flash sales and their point system, oh my gosh, has saved me so much money. I love that they have these flash sales, but honestly, even if they never had a flash sale, I still would save probably half of what I would spend on Albeca. And that's actually one of the reasons why I really started looking into Masterbooks, because it was half the price, if not less than, even more than that. So Masterbooks, just with their textbooks and their workbooks, their systems are miles cheaper than most curriculums out there right now, and really you can't find a better deal. And then on top of that, especially if you get on their email list and if you join their Moms of Masterbook Facebook group, they let you know as soon as there is a flash sale, and you can save even more on top of that great price. I love it. And then if that wasn't enough for you, they have this great point system. And as soon as you buy something, you rack up these reward points, and then you can cash those reward points. And that's how I bought our Pilgrim's Progress for for our Bible class that we are so enjoying right now. And I'm totally not paid to say any of this. I just really, really like Master Books. I don't partner with them. I'm not an affiliate, so don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you anything. But I just love this website and I just love Master Books. So it is a great fit for our family, not just because of the price, but because of the content. I love their stuff and they really do their best to make curriculum and homeschooling affordable for every family out there. So my last tip is number 5, and that is Walmart and Staples. Now Walmart and Staples, I know if you've been around for a while, or even if you've had kids in public school, you know that Walmart and Staples typically does this sale every single year before school, typically in July, early August, where they start putting everything out and it's like 10 cents for folders and a quarter for crayons, things like that. I always run out and I get them as soon as I see it. Typically, I like to go right at the beginning because most people are not going out there that early and everything that I need is going to be out there. So I just grab it when I need it. But one of the great things I have noticed about homeschooling is that we go through supplies much less every year than we would if the kids were in public school. In public school, you have a whole list every single year that you have to go and buy. Typically, that doesn't happen here. And one of the things too, bonus here, you can buy these things in bulk over on Amazon. Now, because I was a former teacher, I know a lot of this stuff. They've got on Amazon, you can buy like bulk boxes of crayons and markers and pencils and things like that. I totally recommend doing that, and I actually do that, especially for the pencils and the erasers and stuff that we go through. Honestly, it's just so much better to have the big box of them and just put them away in a closet or somewhere and just pull out the supplies as we need it. And that way I don't have to constantly run out and go get something. So that has saved us a lot of cash along the way. And so here is another additional tip for you. Teachers Pay Teachers is also a great website to get supplemental activities, especially in areas of like phonics, lap books, independent studies, and really things for unit studies. I love grabbing those little packs over on Teacher Pay Teachers, and you're helping a teacher out too, which is really great. I'm not paid to say any of this, guys. I'm just telling you guys what I have learned from my years of experience in homeschooling. So I will put the links down below in the description for all of these awesome websites and places where you can go save some cash today. So if you have a great resource that you love that I haven't mentioned, pop it down in the comments below and help out another homeschool mama save some cash this year. So that's all I got for you guys today. So I will see you guys in our next video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.